today I'm doing something new. I'm doing some uh, Game of Thrones gameplay, and I actually used to play a lot of Telltale games, like Walking Dead, but I was gonna think of getting that and broadcasting it, so I tried playing this Telltale game. I've been playing like a few minutes of it, and it does seem really fun. So yeah, we started off as a sire, I guess, one of those like people that like work for people, you know, and it was like an attack on the thing, and people died. The Lord, whatever, gave me the sword, the person I'm playing, and I was supposed to like deliver it to someplace. And my uncle, my uncle is like alright, yeah, my uncle is like frick. I don't even know if you guys could hear me. Shit. Okay, I'm just gonna restart. Hey guys, I'm here with Game of Thrones. I played a lot of Telltale games, but this is actually a really fun one. I used to play The Walking Dead. I might actually make another gameplay on all the Walking Dead episodes and series, so stay tuned for that. Not today, but like some other day. So the backstory of what's happened so far is I'm a character named Gareth, and I'm kind of like a sire, you know, and I'm a sire for like one of like a lord or whatever, and there was an attack and he died. He gave me like the sword or something to deliver somewhere, and my dad's like a freaking peasant farmer or like a pig farmer. I went there. He's dead, and so is my sister, 8-year-old sister, and he killed the people that like killed his family, and for that he's being like banished from the. He's not being banished. He's just telling him to go away, because the people he killed, the people I killed, are like a part of like this giant kingdom that's like trying to take over the whole area. And yeah, so they told me to go to this place called the Wall, and this is where I'm starting off. I'm starting off as a new character called Ethan, and it's resuming, and yeah.
I like you the way you
This is
are.
Ethan. You just started off as him.
I know a lord has many responsibilities, but you don't need to be like them.
I may have to change.
That's
I'd
Mira,
rather have
and
my brother
yeah.
than a lord.
I'm afraid.
This isn't Gareth. This is Lord Ethan. He is the Lord's son, and he's kind of like, cause since both of them died, Roderick, who was his son, and his other son died, so he has to be Lord, and he's only like 15. So yeah, I switched. It switches characters in between, so I'm a different character now.
But since you're the new lord,
He's like the
you can
fourth
do
brother. When
anything you want.
Ethan dies, he's
suppose.
gonna be the Lord.
everyone will have to do as you say. So I could have all the sweets I want.
If only it were that simple. It would be nice if someone did what I wanted for once.
As many as you'd like, yes.
Really?
Of course. Why not?
Lord Ethan, you're needed in the Great Hall at once. Quickly, on your feet.
Tell me if the game audio is okay. I'm actually gonna fix it right now.
What's the matter?
Lord Whitehill has arrived, unannounced and certainly unexpected. He's come demanding justice.
Can't he meet with Duncan? He is the Castellan.
Stay with us. Please, Ethan.
He's demanding an audience with the Lord. We really must go.
It's your decision. You are the Lord.
If I were lord, I would command Ethan to stay with his family.
Fine. If that's what's required of me.
Very well then.
And they used to be like a big family. This kid, I already hate him. This kid's, he wasn't born yet. They were all like a big family, and then, things happened. He had to, like, the big brother had to become like the king and stuff, and they just started a different part. And right now, the people that Gareth killed, they're here right now because
They showed up unannounced.
they called it
Lord
murder,
Whitehill is in
but
the
they
lab.
just killed they
assume-
killed his family, so he just got revenge on them.
And why they're here.
Business with Garrett. I told him.
Lord Whitehill knows Garrett is a squire to this house. Or was, I suppose.
Was. It makes no difference. The Whitehills were clearly in the wrong, so don't give him any satisfaction. Out there, you were decisive and firm. Now do it again with these.
See in the painting
Let's not
behind
do
them.
something rash. Things are bad enough as it is.
What should I say to him?
Tell him and his men to leave.
Now is not the time to anger Lord Whitehill any more than he already is. He's got 5 times as many men, and the backing of House Bolton.
All the more reason to stand up
In the
for
background is a
ourselves.
painting of
Only
all the royal
cowards
family.
and-
The last message King Roland told Gareth was to tell his uncle that the North Grove must not end, something like that.
Lord Ethan, is it? My condolences for your father and brother. The late Lord Forrester was no friend to me or my house. My only regret is I wasn't there to drive the dagger into his heart myself. I've
Bitch,
been
I should have
waiting for this
freaking.
day all my life.
How dare you?
I dare, and I'll do as I damn well please.
But I'm gonna pick up that sword and stuff it
And
down
no
his throat.
bread and salt! What kind of fucking house receives a lord with no fucking bread and salt? You bloody amateur. No courtesies. I should have expected as much.
Calm yourself, old man.
You little fuck! That's how you talk to a lord? You Forresters have shit on us for generations. Well, now the Starks are no longer around to have your back, are they? We're the power in the north now.
Roose Bolton is the Warden of the North.
Aye. And we've been his bannermen for 5 fucking centuries, you cunt.
Lord Ethan, you're losing control of this.
We all serve House Bolton now.
I'm not finished. Maybe if you hadn't been so fucking greedy with the ironwood, things would have been different between us.
You squandered your share.
Our share was taken from us. We had no fucking choice but to harvest what was left.
What is it you want, Lord Whitehill?
Your man, the squire. We were minding our own business, keeping the king's peace, as his lordship here said, when your man attacked us for no reason.
Hear that? Attacked for no reason.
No reason. You murdered his family.
Then you admit it was your man who killed my men. And a pig farmer at that. How do you answer for your squire, Lord Ethan? He acted in your name. And you are the lord of this house.
We lost people too, Lord Whitehill. Your men murdered his entire family.
You lost pig farmers, not soldiers. Soldiers worth 100 of their type. Where's the fucking
It's getting
coward
really
who
hectic
killed
right
my
now.
men? I know he's here. What have you done with him?
I took care of it. He received his punishment and it's done. He's gone.
What? Gone? That was my justice to deliver, boy, and you denied me of it. I'm not leaving until I have my justice. Now bring me the coward who did it, or you'll answer to Roose Bolton. What kind of fucking house is this?
A house of honorable men.
Lady Forrester.
You bellow like a wounded boar, Lord Whitehill. Have you forgotten your manners?
I mean no disrespect to you, my lady.
Why is his hand in
Considering
his
your
pants? What the
losses
hell?
and all. But this is not over.
It's over when my son says it is.
This is over, Lord Whitehill.
Ethan is Lord of Ironrath now. By rights, his word is law here. If that displeases you, then I trust you can find the door.
That lad may be lord of this house, but Lord Bolton will have the final say. I'll send him a raven letting him know a Forrester man killed one of his own. That the new Lord Forrester lied to my face and denied me my justice. Then we'll see whose word is law.
You're a craven, Lord Whitehill.
I was wrong about your son, my lady. He stood up to him like a true lord.
You were brave, my son. But you'll need to be braver still when Ramsay Snow arrives to see you bend the knee. Prepare a raven. We need to send word to Mira in King's Landing at once.
Okay,
Your sister can help us. Although just a handmaiden, she has Marjorie Tyrell's
I
favour.
guess I'm the scroll now.
And Lady Marjorie's betrothal to the king may be enough to keep the Boltons at bay. If it's presented to her as it should be.
Okay, I'm the scroll now. Marge. Well, who the hell am I again? I forgot her name. Yeah, okay. What the hell? I got so many gold. What is it? Is this a gold coin? What the hell? What the fuck?
Asher sent me this coin to remember him. What a strange place, Essos.
Let me guess, this is from Roderick.
It was very kind of Lady Marjorie to give this to me.
Okay.
It once belonged to Lady Elena.
Alright, what the hell is this book right here?
Ethan made this for me.
What the hell is... Okay, there's a letter.
Father. Much excitement here in King's Landing for the coming wedding. Lady Marjorie has proven to be quite popular throughout the city. I do wish you and Mother could come, although I know it would be impossible under the circumstances. I miss all of you, and I look forward to the day you can.
Why is she just leaving? Isn't she some like freaking royal bitch? What the hell is in here? Or
One
the
was
street
made by
totem.
man, by Lomas Longstrider. A gift from Roderick.
The hell? Roderick seems a
I hope to see
douchebag.
them all someday.
He's dead, okay? He's dead. Guess what YouTuber I'm being right now? No, I'm not being a YouTuber. This is what a YouTuber did in another Telltale game. Whoever does it in the comments down below will get a shout out in the next video. The YouTuber's name. The person he was spinning around, name starts with Clem.
It troubles me to even ask this of you, but you must appeal to Lady Marjorie to intervene on our behalf. She is our best hope, and can be a powerful ally, especially now when your family so desperately needs her help.
Does she not know that they're dead? Oh, by the way, I'm gonna put this right here. This game is 18 or older. I'm not 18 or older, but you know, I can handle this kind of stuff. If you like some freaking 7-year-old watching my videos, you probably shouldn't. No, actually, no, keep watching my videos. Just shut up, okay. This is 18 or older. There's graphic blood in this. Knock the door one more time, I will knock the door on your face.
One moment.
Oh, sorry, milady. I didn't mean to disturb you. I can come back later if you'd like.
No, it's fine. Come in.
I'm a nice guy.
Begging your pardon, milady, but you alright? If you don't mind my asking, you seem rather upset.
I'm fine, thank you.
Of course, milady.
What the hell do you mean I avoided his question?
I'm sorry if you can. Lady Marjorie will be here any minute.
Of course, milady.
Put the bucket down, drop it in there. Why you gotta...
You work
Stop
for
it.
Lady Marjorie? I may be wrong, but it seems like you do.
I'm her handmaiden.
That's what I thought. I've seen you with her before. You seem like good friends. I saw Lady Marjorie just this morning, outside the Royal Sept, talking to Queen Cersei.
Cersei?
Cersei? Who the hell is Cersei?
Some sort of disagreement. I couldn't hear much, but it was definitely an argument.
What did they say?
I like some goose
that much, but I know they were talking
You need to
about
calm
the
down.
Stark
The water bottle.
and House Forrester.
House Forrester?
I was saying guys, I've never actually watched Game of Thrones, so...
Trouble. But I thought you ought to know. Most people don't tend to notice a call boy, not in King's Landing with so many lords and ladies about. You see and hear all sorts of things when people don't even know you're there. Good night, milady.
Lady Marjorie, you're early.
I was hoping there would be time for us to talk. Come, there's something we must discuss.
What the fuck?
From the day you arrived in Highgarden, I've thought of you more as a friend than as my handmaiden. A dear friend, in fact.
Thank you, my lady.
And you know how I feel about what's happened to your family. I feel your
Why
pain
is
as
it
if it were
going
my
like
own.
some freaking Bella Thorne looking?
What you've suffered is beyond imagining. And your poor family as well.
You're very kind, my lady.
Of course.
She said
but
poor.
you must not
Pretty sure she
despair.
said that
We will
in
get
the
through this together.
mean way. I already hate her.
You
She
must
looks like some
understand there are
evil
limits to
looking.
what I can say,
even
especially
know.
here in King's Landing, now that I am to be queen. To have a handmaiden from the north whose family fought for Robb Stark. It raises questions at a
Why your
time
shadow
I
look
can
bigger
least
than you? You need to calm down.
Cersei herself cornered me this morning.
Hey,
outside
she
the
always looks like some freaking devil. The hell?
She mentioned the northern girl in my service, and she painted you a traitor.
Oh, it's a
She was
really
very
nice
pleased
wallpaper
herself.
in the background.
How did you respond?
I told her you are one of my most trusted handmaidens.
Good
but you
job.
can hardly be
I don't even
blamed
know
for
who the hell I am
actions of
right
your
now, so.
father and brother. Nonetheless, she
I already have a
demands
favorite
an
character,
audience.
so.
She wants an apology of some sort, for what I don't know, but she's waiting for us now, and I promised I would bring you to her. I wouldn't ask this of you if it were not important. I cannot afford any conflict with Cersei with the wedding so near.
What do I say?
Find a way to appease her. Humor
I'm
her.
gonna appease
Tell her what
nobody.
she wants to hear.
I can
See
tell
if the
there's
Queen
not that much
Regent is ready
gameplay
to
in this,
receive
but it's a
us.
good storyline, so I'm gonna keep playing it. Those are some pretty big doors. Hey bro, you need to start staring. You need to stop staring.
You'll be fine. I know you will. You may feel one thing, but you must say another.
It's me on Saturday nights. I mean,
Good luck.
Okay. I think it's kind of sad whenever I stream videos that nobody watches. Is that a little kid? I swear to God, if I see another little kid, I'm gonna freaking murder him. Are they all dwarfs? What the hell? Oh, they look like dwarfs in the background.
Ah, Lady Marjorie. Aren't you looking
Oh yeah, he's some
lovely this
dwarf looking.
Lord Tyrion, Your Grace?
You mean Dorftarian, what the hell?
With your permission, allow me to introduce Lady Mira of House Forrester.
I will speak truly, Your Grace.
I should hope so. Speak falsely, and it'll be worse for you.
House Forrester is a
God, why am I
loyal
hating
to
everybody
King.
right now?
Are they?
I beg your pardon, Your Grace.
I wasn't talking to you. I want to hear from the girl. Is your family loyal to the king?
Perhaps you should ask the new Lord.
Oh! I know one thing.
He's not here, is he?
Alright guys, in the background, I don't even know, so you guys shout out to Parks and Recreations, it's a really good show. The background you can see like there's a chair, and that chair was in one of the episodes. Just saying. I just noticed that.
She is. The girl can speak for her house.
Yes, Your Grace. To the one true king.
The one true king. Yet she didn't say which. The girl is clever.
She only meant...
I don't care what she meant. I care what she said. I won't stand for impertinence from a girl of the North.
If you would give her the chance to explain...
Perhaps she can explain why the Forresters have been loyal bannermen to House Stark for centuries. A house of traitors.
Yes, Your Grace. They are traitors.
The Starks were your liege lord, yet you name them traitors so easily. Is it any wonder you were so impertinent?
My answer didn't satisfy her. Satisfy her.
If you have any loyalty at all.
Go satisfy yourself with that dwarf, bitch.
Is your house willing to swear fealty to your new liege lord, Roose Bolton?
Yes, Your Grace. Absolutely.
I see. Despite the fact Roose Bolton allied with Walder Frey. If it was me, I'd find it difficult to so quickly forgive the men who killed my father.
Hey, you need to shut up. Nobody killed your father. Probably killed himself, bitch.
But now that the war is over, we must
I don't want to freaking look at you after you gave birth to you, bitch.
There are ships and shields to be built, and Joffrey will need a steady supply of ironwood for his armies. I'm told there are others who would happily serve that purpose, but I trust we can rely on
Take your
House
Sunny D out of here, cause you know you ain't about to be drinking. Take your Sunny D out of here.
Yes, Your Grace.
Go sit in the freaking park and get yelled at. Well, that was
I imagine
I don't
you'd
even
do
know
almost
why.
anything to prevent that from
But,
happening.
oh, I'm not,
Ask any Lannister.
can't even edit that
they'd
out.
do whatever was necessary to save Casterly Rock.
No,
It would
good
be
thing I
unfortunate
took that as
to
a
see
sense.
another house lay claim to what's yours.
There are limits, Your Grace.
Perhaps, but not if your house faces potential ruin.
Hey, you need to...
What would you have the girl do, Cersei? It's not as if she fought beside the Starks, wielding a battle axe for the Northern Army.
It raises an interesting question, I suppose. Can we truly blame those who end up on the wrong side of the war? Our dear Marjorie here was betrothed to Renly Baratheon on the false assumption that he would one day rule the Seven Kingdoms. Can we fault her for her mistake? Should she be held accountable?
I just freaking flooded this water puddle, oh my god. No, I'm gonna...
I won't judge her, Your Grace. I wasn't there. I didn't face her decisions.
Yeah, I avoided that question.
If only one could flit through life without ever holding an opinion of their own.
If there's a point to this, I hope you find it quickly.
What you trying to go? Drink your...
Loyalty can
Where
be
you
such a
trying to
hard
go?
thing to
Finish your
define.
Sunny D?
This city alone is filled with all sorts of ambitious opportunists looking to reinvent themselves. Pretending to be something they're not. Who knows what lurks
Sorry
within
about
their
that.
hearts. You are a girl from the north here in service
You
to
know,
Lady
can you get... Oh,
Marjorie.
I'm trying
One
to
can
get
only
into some
assume her
gameplay, because
interests
this is
and
very
yours.
boring gameplay right
Yet
now.
loyalty to a king
Guys,
must be
skip.
absolute,
I
beyond
will,
question.
in the description, I will put down
And
the
if your
time
loyalties
if you
were
guys
to
are watching
become
this moment.
conflicted between your king and the very
24
person whom you serve,
40.
what would you do
Skip
then?
to the time I put in the description if you guys
I'm
want to
sure
skip this
she
part.
would. Girl, answer the question.
I must choose Marjorie, Your Grace. I serve at her pleasure.
Clearly your handmaiden does not have her priorities straight.
I don't care if I have my priorities straight, bitch.
She is a threat to the crown, isn't she? The most dangerous handmaiden in all of King's Landing.
I'm not quite sure what to make of her. Not surprising, I
Okay,
suppose, for a
make a
northern
thing. I
girl,
don't know how you
but
should
not
make up
very
you,
encouraging
bitch.
either.
I'm not encouraging, bitch.
I'd like a word with you, if I may.
Of course, Your Grace.
She pissed off at her now because I was talking back.
I'll walk you out.
Get some Sunny D on your way.
This may come as a surprise, but I met your father once, at the tourney at Lannisport. Even then, he didn't trust Roose Bolton. We
Hey,
only spoke briefly.
father's
but your
dead,
father
so you
struck
need to
me as
stop
an
talking.
honorable man. You have my condolences for his loss. These would be trying times for your family, even under the best of circumstances.
Thank you, Lord Tyrion. That's very kind of you to say.
You were brave to declare your loyalty to Lady Marjorie. No doubt she was pleased, but Cersei, she will not soon forget what you said. It was quite the first impression. I, of course, found it all highly entertaining.
I don't particularly like her.
That was fairly apparent to everyone. My sister and I have our differences. She takes great pleasure in her little charades.
Oh, I thought they were like
I take
husband and
mine in
wife.
We must find our amusements where we can. She threatened to give your ironwood to another house. It is the Master of Coin who decides such matters. The Crown needs boats. Boats need wood, and I speak for the Crown in this regard, not her.
What are you suggesting?
I suppose the Crown could be persuaded to secure ironwood from House Forrester. Lady Marjorie might not look favorably on such an alliance, and it would infuriate Cersei. Although what would be amusing for me might prove rather dangerous for you and your house. Are you willing to risk that?
Oh, am I?
It may be far too dangerous. In fact, forget I even suggested such a thing.
I'm sorry, Lord Tyrion. But it's a risk I cannot afford.
I admire your discretion.
I think I said the right thing. I don't know.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I promised Sansa I would join her for dinner tonight. 3 beautiful bottles of Dornish wine await my arrival. The mere thought of them makes
You know
me
you ain't
thirsty
drinking
already.
some wine. Oh, I didn't say anything.
Just be careful. This is not the North. King's Landing can be a nest of vipers to the uninitiated.
I'm live streaming.
Mira, I was worried. How was it? Cersei has a way of looking at you as though you're nothing.
It didn't go very well.
I'm sorry. Cersei is known for being rather difficult. But at least it's over now. Lady Marjorie has spent the entire day working on seating arrangements for the wedding. Of course, you and I are seated way at the back, here with the 4th cousins and the 9th-born sons. Ah, Sir Jaime. I wouldn't mind tarnishing that white cloak of his.
Sarah!
What? It's true. And Oberyn Martell, the Red Viper. I'm told he has a paramour.
He is quite handsome.
And quite passionate, from what I've heard. Perhaps Lady Marjorie could make the right introductions. Who knows? We might meet our future husbands. Although, marrying a king, I can only imagine what that would be like. Would you marry Joffrey if it meant you'd become queen? He does have a certain look about him, and he's always treated Lady Marjorie well.
I'd be willing to marry, but not Joffrey.
Well, I would marry him. Imagine the power you would have as Queen of the 7 Kingdoms. I might even allow you to be my handmaiden. Let's see, who else should we marry off? Brienne of Tarth and Tyrion Lannister. What a perfect match! Sir Bronn and...
What are you doing?
Well? Sarah?
It wasn't me, my lady.
This is not a game. It's a battle plan. Allies and enemies can be made with every move. Yet they say it is men who are powerful. The Queen was rather disappointed by your display, Mira. I'm just glad it's over. King's Landing can be exhausting sometimes. There's always someone to please or some perceived slight to smooth over. I fear it will only get worse when I am Queen.
Once they know your true heart, the lords and ladies will have no choice but to love you.
Do you agree?
Yeah,
once you're
Sarah.
Queen, the lords and ladies will do their best to please you.
You learn very quickly. You were brave agreeing to obey the Boltons. That cannot have been easy. I know you must fear what Lord Bolton might do to your family. I do appreciate your willingness to appease her, as difficult as it may have been.
Thank you, my lady. There's been something on my mind. Something important. I did have a favor to ask of you in return.
Whatever you wish to say, you can say it in front of Sarah. There are no secrets between us.
It's about my family.
I trust her. Go on. Ask.
Forgive me, my lady. I wouldn't otherwise ask this of you, but my mother insisted. It's about my family.
Ramsay Snow. What would you have me do?
My mother fears our family will suffer if Ramsay is left to do as he likes. She thought, if a raven could be sent to the Boltons to let them know House Forrester has the protection of the crown. I know it's a lot to ask of you, and I wouldn't otherwise, but she insisted.
Okay, I can't make fun of her. She's actually a bitch.
That is no small request, especially now.
I know, my lady.
Why are hairs coming out of her ears?
But my mother has left me no choice. She insisted.
Joffrey knows only too well your family fought for the stars, and now you would have me ask him to intervene. Is the situation that dire?
You can't, my lady. King Joffrey won't like it. Just think how he turned on Lady Sansa. It is that dire, my lady. I fear for my family's safety.
I don't know, Mira. If Cersei were to find out...
Don't let the Queen bully you. You have power over him, Lady Marjorie, as no one else does. Not even his mother. Ramsay Snow will arrive at Ironrath within the week. I would never ask this of you if it weren't so urgent.
Oh my god, I wish I could skip this. I want to get back to Gareth!
But I cannot promise anything.
This is actually really lit.
I will send a raven to my family at once.
He was actually pretty cool. Finally, please. Finally, I can change the characters. Listen, Gareth, okay. Guys, this is my favorite character. He already gave the sword to the Iron Kingdom. Well, die horse.
7 elves.
If this was anything like Attack on Titan, you could freaking call your horse, but no.
Let's play a little game, shall we? Did you know my ancestors wore the skins of their enemies as a coat?
What the hell? What are you guys doing?
Not my best work, unfortunately. I suppose I have fallen out of practice. But he didn't make it easy, what with all that bloody noise.
Like a drowning cat. I thought he'd never stop.
As my father likes to say, a naked man holds few secrets. But the flayed man holds none.
Pity he didn't know your father is the Warden of the North.
He
Turn
does
the
know.
freaking face off. I already hate this dude.
How much further is it to these foresters?
A day, my lord. 2 at most.
What was that?
My lord?
Shh. Listen.
Kill him! Kill him! Kill him! Kill him! Why does that tree look like a freaking cardboard?
I know I heard something.
Stay still.
Never mind. We've wasted
Yeah.
enough time already.
Yeah. Alright. I wanna see that naked dude. Oh, he's not naked. Okay. Oh, whoa. It looks really graphic, so please stand by. Hey, bro, you good? You good, bro? You good, bro? What the? What the hell? No, that's just mean. No, don't tell me you're switching characters already. Oh, at least I'm not the girl. Alright, Ethan.
Lord Ethan, as I was saying, you are young. And there are those within these walls who are uncertain of your leadership. But 300 generations of Forester Lords stand behind you. Lord Gerhard the Tall, who founded our house, and your grandfather, Lord Thorin the Bold, who seized back the river valley from the White Hills.
What did they call my father?
Lord Gregor the Good. He was fair and wise.
And what will they call me?
That is for you to define as the new lord. These were your father's people to lead and protect, and now they're yours. But your father did not bear this responsibility alone. He and every Forester Lord before him chose one man whom they trusted above all others, the Lord Sentinel. Forester traditions demand that a new Lord Sentinel must be chosen.
I'm gonna choose Garrett.
Keep walking, you craven son of a whore. Move! Summon the Lord! We need his judgment.
I've done nothing wrong! I was only trying to survive!
Lord Ethan. Maester.
Why did you kick this man?
This craven is a deserter and a thief.
This house is doomed! We all fucking know it!
Quiet, thief. Eric was supposed to be guarding our weapons, but instead we caught him stealing them.
2 shields and 3 spears.
Why did you do it?
Because I've no wish to die. Yes, my lord, I fled. We should all flee. It's not stealing if you're taking what's yours by right. He speaks true. I've a family to feed, and not 2 coins to rub together since Lord Gregor left us to rot here. Where's our pay? Our share of bread and wine grows smaller every day.
Leave the poor man alone!
Mercy. No. Lord Ethan, I know these words are hard, but they're honest. This house is falling. We'll never survive the coming winter. Most of us won't even live to see it.
Calm yourself.
The time for calm passed with the late Lord Forrester. Now there's only chaos.
You'll address him as Lord. Lord Ethan, you must decide the punishment. Lord Gregor always took a thief's fingers. 3 of them.
Now may not be the time for harsh punishment. The men are on edge as it is.
Men need to know they cannot do whatever the fuck they please. Their lord will not permit it.
You can send him to the wall.
No, I'm not gonna kill you.
I will decide.
Send him to the wall. Take his fingers, thief! If you punish me, you'll be punishing an innocent man. It will be an injustice, my lord. Please, my lord. My family depends on me.
Our house tends to its people. See, this man is paid and his family is fed.
Lord Ethan, you are truly a merciful and noble lord.
My lord, this man is a criminal. A brazen thief.
He still serves House Forrester and deserves our protection.
He's a rat in our grain stores.
My lord, we must speak about our gold reserves. Soon.
My lord, I thank you for the mercy you've shown me. I will never forget my debt to you and to this house.
That was certainly unpleasant, but a lord must mete out punishment when it's due. Not just yourself, of course. You can weigh on any lord.
It's a lord's duty, so I did it.
You heard what the thief said. I expect this sort of thing will happen again. But a sentinel can help you in the face of disloyalty. You need someone you can trust by your side. Someone you can rely on, no matter the circumstance. Possessing wisdom and experience.
Who do you think I should choose?
There are 2 capable men for the role. They both want the job, but neither thinks very highly of the other.
How do I decide between them?
Talk to them. Solicit the opinion of people close to you. Here, the bracer of the Sentinel. The badge of office. Tonight is your first small council meeting. It would be wise to bestow this bracer upon your chosen Sentinel then, to show that you are decisive and in control of this house. Your Sentinel will wear this for all to see.
I'll make the right choice as Sentinel.
Come speak with me when you're ready to convene the small council, my lord.
I'm gonna choose Garrett. Let's go exploring. Remember, guess the YouTuber name and you will win. How am I gonna look at him? Just weird. And talk to him.
Maester?
Yes, Lord Ethan. Are you prepared to name your Sentinel?
You said to do it tonight at dinner.
What is it you're doing over here?
Admiring the ironwood, my lord. I studied it at the Citadel. The wood may be black, but I see gold. An entire forest of gold.
What do you mean?
It is our greatest asset, my lord. Why not give some of our ironwood to House Bolton and have them leave us be? We could ransom ourselves. You can hardly put a price on your own life.
How much do we have to give, Maester?
From here to Wolfswood Creek and then across the next 2 ridges, it should be enough to satisfy Ramsay Snow, I imagine. Bloodlust can often be sated by gifts and gold.
Gifts and gold. I like gifts and gold. Clemmy Clue. You didn't hear that. I said Clemmy Clue, but that's not her name. Clemmy Clue, Ethan Clue, whatever the hell the name is. Why am I about to go all the way up here again? This game's actually kind of boring. I want some Garrett action. Alright, let's go back out.
My lord, are you now ready to name your sentinel?
Not yet.
No, I'm not ready just yet.
Let me know when you are, my lord.
I'm probably gonna go with the uncle. Hey, what's this? Oh, I went. Boom. Hey, what's good, yo?
Our provisions are rather low, my lord. I made the count again.
How bad is it? How long could we hold the house?
We couldn't withstand a siege, my lord. If the Boltons or the White Hills cut us off and wait us out, we'd only last a fortnight. But there are steps we can take. In the past, we've demanded food from the small folk to replenish our stores. We can do it again, if you'd like. We've done it before in desperate times. The last long winter, my family had to give all our pigs to the house.
I trust you to make the right decision.
We'll have to take food from the small folk and hope they can fend for themselves. If the house falls, they'd all be worse for it. I'll see to the arrangements, my lord.
Let me talk to
Duncan.
Yes, my lord.
I have much to consider and face a difficult decision.
Perhaps I can help. Your father often sought my counsel.
As Lord, I must name a sentinel.
Of course. And if I may ask, who do you favor for the role? Perhaps I can share my insight. And talking can sometimes help you make a decision.
Actually, I wanted to ask, why did you send Garrett away?
I did it for your own protection, my lord. Garrett had to go. By sending him away myself, I thought it would keep you blameless in the eyes of the White House. I only hope to give you an advantage, and I regret any action you disapprove of.
I understand. And you're forgiven.
Thank you, my lord.
Thank you, Duncan. I appreciate your advice.
I'm at your service, my lord.
Okay. So, I'm gonna go and see if I can do some sword practice real quick.
Do it like you mean it.
Do it like you mean it. Hey, what's good, y'all?
Ethan. Or should I say Lord Ethan?
Hello, Uncle Malcolm.
I saw what you did today. It's not an easy thing to do, showing mercy to a man who admits his guilt. But if you'll excuse me, my lord, I should finish packing before nightfall. I hope to be off tomorrow.
But where are you going?
Your mother asked me to cross the narrow sea to find your brother, Asher.
Asher?
She has asked me to return with him, to help the house.
She said nothing of this to me.
Because she fears you will not agree. I told her my place is here, that I'll be of no help to you in Essos. But she insisted. I will hold, of course, until you've spoken with her about this. Just try to be kind to her. She's been living a nightmare made real. But you know that just as well.
I must be firm. I'm not a boy anymore, and there is too much at stake.
The Lord's work can harden a man. That's true.
But my mother's fears are not the only ones I face. My people are scared as well. I'm told I must choose a sentinel.
If I may be so bold, Sir Royland is the man for the job. He'd be a fine choice. And I'd trust him. Aye, Sir Royland is the man you want.
I think you're wrong, Uncle.
You're young, and you still have much to learn. We are at war. You need a warrior by your side. Royland has the respect of his men and will bring strength and discipline to this house. Duncan would offer sage advice, but now is not the time to negotiate.
Thank you, Uncle.
Ethan, I need to talk to you. Mother told me Mira has asked for Lady Marjorie's help.
Did she?
I knew we could rely on Mira. She always thinks of family above all else. Hopefully Lady Marjorie's influence will be enough. But right now I'm more concerned about you. I saw what you did to that man.
I can't afford any more mistakes. Everyone knows what happened with Lord Whitehill. Garrett being sent to the war without my knowledge.
I know. And that wasn't your fault.
Well, I'm the Lord. It's my responsibility. The people want me to lead. They
I
need
feel
me
like
to, but
Ethan's about to like have a mental breakdown. Or something like that, you know? Like about to like leave because he has too much.
Please.
who should I name as my sentinel?
It should definitely be Duncan Tuttle. He's dependable and smart,
Where are you, Duncan?
and everyone trusts his judgment. Sir Royland is unpredictable and likely to make matters worse.
You've always given me good advice. Thank you.
I'm gonna go with Duncan tonight. No, I gotta go after this bitch. What's up, yo?
Come on, what did I say? Swords up, slash right, parry, again. Sword up, swing left, parry. Wrong. I didn't know
Sir
dogs
Royland,
could hold swords.
A word?
Of course, my lord.
I have many decisions to make, and I wanted your advice. I need to name a sentinel.
Ah, you do. And it's good you came to me. I know this house, and everyone here knows me. They know I can hold the reins, or wield the sword in equal measure. I'm the man you need. And might I remind you, it was Duncan Tuttle who sent Garrett to the wall. He undermined your authority, and made you look weak to the Whitehills. I would never do that to you. And if you pardon me saying so, I think your father would be proud.
Your words are wise, Sir Royland.
Thank you, my lord.
I will consider them as I make my choice.
So, when will you declare your decision, my lord?
Tonight, at the small council meeting.
Very good. I trust your judgment, my lord.
Careful. Keep at it and you won't have much left. Something to pick your teeth with.
No, Ethan. Look at this. All good swords have a name. I call mine Two Brothers. I carved this to give me strength. And this, so I remember. I mean, I could never forget. But, oh, you know, don't you?
You honour Roderick with this. He was a strong one.
He was. Yeah. Yeah. Someday, I'll have a real one. But not like that one. Only a lord could have that sword.
You'll have a good sword. I'm sure of it.
I watched you today. I saw what you did to that man. Was he our enemy? A bad man? Everyone keeps talking about them. Enemies.
No, he's not our enemy. But he did a bad thing.
Then I wish you'd hurt him. People who do bad things need to be punished. Someone did something bad to Father and Roderick. Someone should hurt them even worse. I want a real sword. No one's afraid of wood. I'll find the men who took Roderick someday, and I'll make sure I have a real sword when I do.
Swords up! You can lift them, yeah? Yes, my lord.
What's the state of our defences? Are these men ready for what's coming?
This lot, ready? No, but they will be. We post anyone who can hold a spear along the parapet, up where they won't get much scrutiny, and put our meanest, nastiest looking brutes front and centre. That'll show Ramsay we're a force in our own right. You've got to project power, especially when you're weakened.
Thank you, Sir Royland. I'll let you get back to training these men.
Thank you, my lord. And I'll be sure to watch out for more deserters. After today, I suspect there'll be more to come. Slash and parry! Slash and parry! Again!
My lord, are you now ready to name your sentinel?
No, I'm just taking stock of things.
My lord, are you now ready to name your sentinel?
Yes, Maester. I'm ready.
Very well. I will convene the small council at once.
You may sit.
I believe Lord Ethan has reached his decision.
Before I name my sentinel, I must tell you. There was one man who stood above all others. Many thought either of you would make a fine sentinel, but I have made my decision.